All right, families, it is time for math game number 2. The math game that we're going to play now is Multiple Madness. The purpose of this game is to help our students learn their multiplication facts and get them practicing their multiplication facts. So let's go ahead and learn how to play the game. So what you'll need is to go ahead and take out your bag of supplies that we sent home with you. You're going to want your game board. And I know when you played with Miss Mueller, you had the yellow board, but this time you're going to use the green board. And our game is Multiple Madness. You're also going to want 2 paper clips. They may already be attached to your board. They may just be inside of your bag. And then you're also going to need your counters. And if you notice, you are probably going to have 2 different colored counters. So for me, I have red and I also have yellow. So let's play. All right, so let's play Multiple Madness. So if there is directions at the top of the board, so if you forget or you can't remember, just refer to those to help you. So number 1, it says the first player places 2 paper clips on any factors at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to take my paper clips, and if you notice at the very bottom, it has factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that factors are the numbers that you multiply together. So for example, if I did 3 times 4, my factors would be 3 and 4. So it does say at the top that I can choose the same number or the same factor, but I'm going to choose 2 different ones this time. Now remember, I'm player 1. So I'm going to choose factor 1. And I'm just going to put my paper clip on it. And then I'm also going to choose, I'm going to do 4. So then let me read the next instruction. It says the player covers the product of the 2 factors with a game marker. Now, remember that product is your answer, or the answer that you get when you multiply 2 numbers together. So my factors that I need to multiply are 1 and 4. 1 times 4, or one group of 4, would give me a product of 4. So then what I do, I would take my counter, I'm going to be red. So player number 1 is going to be red. And it says that you cover the product of the 2 factors with a game marker. So when I multiply them together, I got 4. So I'm going to cover up the 4 right there. That's how you do with player 1. Now it's the second player's turn. Number 3 says the second player moves one of the paper clips, then places a game marker on the new product. So player 2, now we're going to pretend I'm player 2. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to move just one of these paper clips. I'm going to move this first paper clip so that it sits on 2. Now remember, after I move the paper clip, I'm going to multiply them together to find the product. So 2 times 4. Can you think of what the answer is, or the product is, to 2 times 4? Good. The product would be 8. So player number 2 would get the other color, so yellow, and they would come on the board and find the number 8 for their product. I'm just going to go right here. Then it would be player 1's turn. It says players alternate moving a paper clip and marking a product. The winner is the first one to cover 4 products in a row. So I know to win, I need to get 4 of my counters in a row. So let's go back to player 1. Player 1's going to move one of the paper clips again. So let's move, I'm going to move it to a 5. Now I've moved my paper clip. Now I have to multiply these together to find the product. 2 and 5. 2 times 5. What's 2 times 5? Good job. 2 times 5 is 10. So remember, that was player 1. So player 1 is going to find their red counter, and they're going to cover up a 10. Remember, I want to be the first one to win. I need 4 in a row, so I wouldn't want to pick all the way down here. I would pick right here, where it's close to the first one. Then it would be player 2's turn. Player 2 would come down here and move one of the paper clips. Oops. See, I'm just going to keep on going to a 3. So now player 2 needs to multiply 3 times 5. What's 3 times 5? Good. 3 times 5 is 15. So they would take their yellow counter, because remember it's player number 2, and they would find a 15. Remember, you want it to be close. So I'm going to go right here for player number 2. And you would just keep alternating back and forth between player 1 and player 2 until one of you got 4 in a row. And that's how you play Multiple Madness.